thanks again for all your support of Fallout. It's been 10 years since Fallout 3, our very first one. We do have another Fallout anniversary that we are celebrating here at E3. It is the 3-year anniversary of Fallout Shelter. It's also coming to the Nintendo Switch.
Hello guys, and welcome to the video. And today's video is really going to be diving into why I believe this franchise needs to have more of a presence on this system. Boom. I remember the first time I got any information about Fallout 3. I remember I would just scour the internet, learning any new detail I could. I remember there was an entire Game Informer magazine that just dove into just details on Fallout 3. And me being a huge fan of Bethesda's previous open world RPG, The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, and I'm still a huge fan of Oblivion. Actually, it's my favorite Elder Scrolls game. But either way, I loved Oblivion, and I could not wait to dive into Bethesda's next open world. And it was in a nuclear, post-apocalyptic RPG. What's not to like, set in Washington, D.C. I was absolutely hooked. I could not wait for the release date. And guys, as most of you know, Fallout 3 was an absolute classic. It was the first Fallout that game that I'd ever played. I never played Fallout 1 and 2 on PC, but this was my first entry, and I was completely blown away. And it got me hooked on the franchise. If it wasn't for Fallout 3, I wouldn't be here talking about Fallout right now, and I would have never played Fallout 4. Fallout 3 is an absolute classic. Fallout New Vegas is also awesome. Even Fallout 4 is a fantastic game, but if I were to choose which one is my absolute favorite, I would probably fall back on Fallout 3 because I absolutely love that game. It introduced me to the franchise, and I cannot praise that game enough. But as of right now, it's kind of a weird time to be a Fallout fan. After last year's Fallout 76 left so many fans disappointed. I mean, that game was just absolutely riddled with bugs, even worse than other Bethesda games, and was just absolutely just straight up broken at launch. When people think about Fallout right now, it's usually met with negativity because they think about how bad Fallout 76 was whenever it launched, and that's a shame because this is an amazing franchise. And what I really want to dive into today is that what if Fallout 3 or Fallout New Vegas or Fallout 4 or hell, all three of these amazing games would be added to Nintendo Switch to breathe all new life into this franchise, and so that it's not so negative whenever people think about Fallout, because there's so many fans of Fallout that may have hopped on Fallout 4 or maybe even Fallout New Vegas and like those games but never went back and played Fallout 3 or Fallout New Vegas. And by adding it to the Nintendo Switch, all these fans could just, you know, dive in and experience these amazing games for the very first time. Not to mention, from a business point of view, it would make so much money for Bethesda. I mean, think about how many times Skyrim has been repackaged and resold over and over and over and over again. It's sold like hotcakes on the Nintendo Switch because people want those kinds of experience on the system. And right now, there's not that many kinds of open world experiences on the Nintendo Switch. And so with Fallout 3 being a game that everyone loves, Fallout New Vegas, tons of people love it. Fallout 4, tons of people love it. Why wouldn't they port it over to Nintendo Switch? It's just money that's just waiting to be taken to the bank, in my opinion. And, you know, some people may say that, you know, Fallout 4 is too new of a game. They couldn't bring it over to Nintendo Switch. But, I mean, to that, all I really have to say is they brought Doom from 2016 over to Nintendo Switch. They're bringing Doom Eternal, and, you know, the new Wolfenstein game came over to Nintendo Switch. So I don't think it's impossible for them to bring even Fallout 4, the newest one other than Fallout 76, over Nintendo Switch. And I think this would be such a great idea just because, you know, right now people aren't really happy with Fallout because of Fallout 76. And to all those people that are really upset about Fallout 76, I mean, it might even be pretty cool if they brought Fallout 76 over to Switch as well, because since that game's release, it hasn't completely reinvented itself, but it has gotten a hell of a lot more stable with patches and patches after its release. And it's because of those patches that the game has gotten a whole lot more stable since launch. And honestly, I'd be lying if I said I didn't have any fun with Fallout 76. I can have fun with Fallout 76 if I play it in short little bursts, short sessions, unlike Fallout 3 and 4 that I can play for hours and hours and hours at a time. I can enjoy Fallout 76 if I play it just little bursts at a time, which would make it perfect for the Nintendo Switch. Not saying that I would rather have Fallout 76 over Fallout 3 and Fallout 4, but Fallout 76 I feel like would be most enjoyable in a more casual state of play, like portable on the go on the Nintendo Switch. I feel like that would be the perfect home for this open world multiplayer Fallout game, in my opinion. But like I said before, that would not be a replacement to Fallout 3 and Fallout 4. I absolutely would love to see Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 4 added to the Nintendo Switch, most of all, because those are the Fallout games that I absolutely love, that I would love to have portable, that I would just love to be able to take with me anywhere I go, because I absolutely love those games, and I believe this franchise is absolutely worth it. Not to mention, E3 2019 is right around the corner next month in June, so hopefully when Bethesda takes the stage, they'll give us some awesome Fallout Nintendo Switch news and just let us know that these incredible games are coming to this incredible system in the very near future. What do you guys think? Would you guys like to play some classic Fallout games on your Nintendo Switch, or maybe would you like to play Fallout 76 on your Switch as well? Either way, hopefully we got some good news coming next month at E3. And guys, that's all I have for today. If you liked this video, be sure to like it. I make new awesome videos every single week, so be sure to subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya.